everyone, good morning. So today, as usual, I'm going to talk about certain topics that it is really my interest or really interesting me, which is continuing our material yesterday. We will going to talk about the art of reading people. So yesterday we are just talk about the highest intelligent based on human behavior, which is social intelligence, right? After general intelligence, emotional intelligence, and social intelligence. And one of the way we can just training ourselves just to being in the stage of social intelligence is reading people, or we understand about the people, what people do, why they do, what people feel, why they feeling that way, and what is the impact and on, right? So I also just making like note after yesterday's material, which is the art of reading here, right? The art of reading. And imagine watch movie with the sound turned off. Despite the silence, you can still follow the story. Joy, love, hate, sad, it shows through social expression, gesture, and movement. So, the art of reading people is just showing us the way just to fully understand about the people. Not really fully, but generally we understand them without they tell us, even they never speak about that, we can understand about it. It's interesting, right? It's interesting, especially when we just we design ourselves. I want to be like a future leader because I want to just having like a role, having like contribution just to design and lead people with love, care, and wisdom. Yeah, it's our dreams in our childhood, right? All right. Well, firstly, we have to identify 7 expression of human being. First, happiness. Happiness have happiness have the opposite, which is sadness, and then anger, fear, surprise, disgust, and contempt. So everyone, when you just maybe like search on internet, in website, it would be like they have like their own color or their own drawing. So the 7th expression is our main expression in our well-being. That's it, like happiness, sad, and then and on. And we can just understand, we can reading that expression with or through their face, their body language, their thought, their feeling, their voice, and their tone. Maybe for some people that they really have mastered the social intelligence, they just love to having like social interaction with their society, with their neighborhood, and on. It is simple thing just to understand that, okay, this mother, this father, this madam is just sad. I can understand because look at their face, look at her face, look at her intonation. It's there were no like existing, yeah, like that. It is just weak voice and just slowly. It is the sign that she was sad right now. Wait. I'm sorry. Well, and then body language, thought, feeling, voice, and tone. Well, guys, this is important, right? This is important because even though we are not just planning ourselves to being a future leader, well, we are the leader already, right? To ourselves. No. Yeah, we are leader already for ourselves. That's what my principal told me. And that's right. That's really absolutely incredibly right. And then when we just having like you know, friends. We also need just to lead ourselves and our friends to the right path, to the good deeds and on. If we like have like family, we are, even though we are not, like the husband, because the husband is the head of our family, but then we are a wife, and wife also a leader to I'm sorry, to to her children, to her like money management, like that, right? We are a leader, and it is important because as long as we're living in this life, in this world with people, with other people, meaning that it is really important. It's still relevant to learn about this, the art of reading people. And yeah, that's it. We can rating people through what it seems for us. Their face, their body language, maybe their thought, their feeling, and what else? Yeah, their voice. Yeah, we hear that, right? Their voice and their tone. And next common mistake often people do is overconfident in our interpreting them. Guys, even though we are just being aware and careful with just rating people's emotion, rating people's feeling, rating people's thought, don't overconfident that it is the truth. It is the truth that you are just thinking that I am a bad person, right? No, don't ever confident. Don't think that, your theory in your head, you're just planning, you're drawing is the truth. Really the truth of the reality, because it's not always, right? It's not always. So don't be overconfident, even though we also know that this is the truth, right? Don't behave like overconfident with that, because it's really make someone discomfort. And then first, fail. Fundamental attribution judge their personality based on their error behavior rather than it seems after behavior. So yeah, it is the common mistakes. One of the, not the one, but the source of common mistake is that we always judge people because we know that it is the truth and we have overconfident, meaning that we judge them, right? We totally judge them with their behavior, with their error behavior right now, rather than just looking at before and after that behavior. Okay, this makes sense for me. Yeah? And then second, reading single gesture. Well, sometimes we just, only just rating the single gesture from many gestures. yeah. It's related to me, yeah. It is related to me. Okay, so we need to just multiple continue just looking at many gesture of them. And yeah, that's it there. That's it. The common mistake that we're rating someone, we overconfident, we only just looking at just single gesture and denying or ignoring the others. Yeah. It's related, yeah. And then everyone, we can scan the emotions, the feelings of others. Use method to improve reading ability. First, survey. We need to observe the person based on behavior in mutual situation. So we cannot judge people just because we see them. We saw them only in one situation that they have like a bad face. It's only like one situation. Indeed, we need to looking at several situations. Okay? And then the second one is clarify. Look for change from the baseline during interaction. Okay? This is really important, clarify. So we are cannot just using like one thesis without clarifying this before, because look for change, the possibility of change from the baseline to interaction is really really important, because sometimes people just having like, they just feeling that emotion only for 1 or for just 2 minutes and then forget about it. It's kind of important to just putting our attention for. And then 3 is analyze. Consider close behavior rather than isolated gesture. So I'm sorry. So we need just to considering more the gesture that it is close for me rather than it is isolated gesture. And then 4th, navigating. Assess your own behavior post past on this observed. So which is like putting ourselves on them, and we think how they think. We think how they think, we feel how they feel, so that it is it is kind of the key that we understand about them. Okay, yeah, maybe that's all, everyone. I'm so sorry that maybe how I just telling you how I just talk about this is need many improvement, I know, and I realize that. So pray for me, and I will pray for Mia, and I will always work harder for this, because I love speaking, I love writing, I love everything that it is about English. So yeah, it is nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for watching too until this like 12 minute. Yeah, it is for me something really touching. And if you guys have like maybe if you guys are also a Muslim or also a friend that we have same thought, we have some interests, please tell me. But I do not know how to just set the comments is on, but thankfully I thank the God, yeah, because I do not want to just reading some others perception about this, because I still weak, I know, and I need to just protecting my excited, my value and myself, just to the only one thing that I really working for, just attempting myself to do, is just doing this continuously, because I know that maybe I cannot see the fruits, the results, maybe like for 1 month or 2 months or 1 year, but many year. I know I need just to doing this like as long as I can, as I can, but as I live. Yeah, as I know that today this is my chance to just do my best. Goodbye.